Hello, my beautiful Virgos, and welcome to your love reading for the second half of Feb 2024. I hope you're doing well. Based on the pre-shuffle, I can see that there's a decision that you need to make in love, okay? Not only do we have the Magician, which sometimes I do associate with someone in the position to make a decision, so someone empowered to decide, but we have the Two of Wands, so two particular paths available to you. Which one do you take? You know, kind of like crossroads energy. Then you've got more choices here with the Seven of Cups. The thing to remember with the Seven of Cups is that not every choice available to you is going to be a good one. So what do you need to let go? The Seven of Wands talks about the need to give up on something. Yeah, what are you resisting in terms of an ending? Whenever I see the death card in the reverse, it could be you're resisting an ending. You could be in denial over something coming to an end. So I feel like you are struggling to make a decision. You're struggling to let go of something or to sacrifice something, which is, you know, one of the main meanings of the Hanged Man, in order to make way for a new beginning. That's the Death card in the reverse position. You're resisting a new beginning because of an inability to let something go, basically. All right, so let's have a look at who is in your energy. Ooh, Judgment, yeah. Okay, so you're being called to make a decision. Some of you want to resurrect something from the past. But, you know, the Judgment card talks about the need for a rebirth, an overhaul almost. You know, you get a second chance at love, whether it's with an old person or a new one. I guess that's up to you. So let's have a look, Virgo. Who is in Virgo's energy when it comes to love? Show me the suitors. Show me the love prospects. Who is in Virgo's energy? Second half of Feb 2024, please. Yeah, definitely someone who could be at a distance from you, but someone who you really didn't close out a cycle with. You might feel like there's unfinished business. The World in the reverse is kind of like a soul contract that hasn't been fulfilled. All right? Yeah. We have the Three of Swords. Someone that could have broken your heart. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting grief around this person. Let's see what else. Show me who is in Virgo's energy when it comes to love, please. Who is in Virgo's energy? Yeah, definitely there's at least one person. We have the Lovers in the reverse. So someone who you've separated from, but there's a decision to be made here again. All right, it looks like someone who you have something more established with, and then someone new. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. So you've met this person's family. You might have built a vision of a future with this person. You might have talked about marriage and children, and then you've got someone completely new with the Sun card. So someone who you're flirting with. It might not be too serious, but it could have been someone who came in quite quickly, quite suddenly out of the blue with the Knight of Swords, okay? Yeah, I mean, I'm getting the same messages here. There's someone who you would have to resolve issues with. There's work to be done. With this past person, you need to resolve problems, conflicts, misunderstandings, and then there's someone new who has caught your interest. You know, the Page of Wands talks about someone you're attracted to, you could have a crush on. So again, there's the choice of two. When I see the Chariot card, it talks about, you know, which direction do you want to travel in? You're in control of this vehicle. Are you going to go with the Black Sphinx, or are you going to go with the White Sphinx? It could be a decision between what you know would be good for you and what you know could be potentially not so good for you. Okay, you know, it's the tension between your lower self and your higher self. So that's what I'm getting. Definitely there's multiple people here. Okay, you've got options, but Spirit is saying, yeah, look at that, you got the Two of Pentacles. You're going to need to use logic and rationality here, have boundaries in place, be clear in your communication, cut to the chase. Okay. I'm getting two distinct people. They could be very, very different from each other. This is interesting. Very different from each other, because we have the Queen of Swords and then the Queen of Cups. So we have someone who's quite sensitive, quite warm, feminine, intuitive, caring. Not that the Queen of Swords isn't caring, but she's a lot more, I mean, I guess she's a bit of a harsh energy. She's not one to beat around the bush. She likes things to be clear and no funny business. Let's call it that. So you wouldn't want to play games with this person. Not that you should want to play games with anyone. You know what I mean. Someone that, you know, you don't trifle with the Queen of Swords, otherwise you could get your head bitten off, that type of thing. So I feel like you could have a choice between those distinct types of personalities. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at your love advice. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is the advice for Virgo, second half of Feb 2024. What's the advice for Virgo, please, in love? Maybe trust could be crucial to your decision. You know, maybe this past person has broken your trust, and you need to be reminded that trust is the foundation of any relationship. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Again, you're resisting an ending, you're resisting change, and you've got a card that says make friends with change. Change is never painful, only the resistance to change is painful. All right? And then you've got a card about alchemy, which is the need to change by transmutation, transmuting difficult feelings so that they can be transformed or utilized for something constructive. Again, you've got another card about trust. This past person might have caused you to have some trust issues. So it could be sabotaging towards the new connection if you've got too many walls up to protect yourself. You need to heal your trust issues. And when you're more trusting of yourself, you're more trusting of others, you don't need to gain the upper hand to keep yourself from being hurt. All right? So in order not to sabotage any new connection, whether it's a reconnection with someone or totally new, you need to heal those trust issues. Okay? Right. Yeah. There's a need to open up and speak from the heart so that you can open the gate for others to speak from theirs. So I'm seeing a lot of walls up around you, Virgo. All right. I'm drawn to the Moonology deck, so let's see what that says. Yeah, emotions are running high. Interesting. You could be feeling quite triggered right now by this decision or by these completely different people that you have to choose from. What is the message for Virgo, please, in love? Second half of Feb 2024. Adjustments are required and a personal issue reaches resolution. Interesting. If you were to choose the person from your past, you would need to be satisfied that the things that created the problems in the first place could be resolved. It would be senseless to go back to someone when nothing has changed and there's no resolution. I mean, obviously it's a no-brainer, right? Let's have a look at the Crystal Spirit deck. What is the message for Virgo in love, second half of Feb 2024? Okay, you've got watermelon tourmaline, interesting. And Dalmatian stone that both flipped out. So let's have a look. It's interesting that you've got a 13, which is the death card. And then you've got number 1, which is new beginnings. So really, I love it when the numbers speak to the messages that we've discussed. So watermelon tourmaline is knowing when to say no, okay? Knowing when to cut your losses. It says, perfection lies in loving unconditionally, just as the conscious universe loves you no matter what. Whoever you love and whoever loves you know that flaws are there to remind you that love heals. Today, your attention is drawn to the perfection of love within you, the love from the conscious universe that flows directly into you from every direction, reminding you that you're always worthy of love. Knowing this, bask in the love all around you, then you will see your relationship more clearly and recognize that sometimes the best way to express love is through sacrifice, and sometimes it's through saying no. No with capital letters and a period at the end. You will soon know what you're meant to do and what you need to consider, but first you must stop and feel the unconditional love that's yours. Feel bliss, be in your bliss, and all will soon be clear. Because when you're in your bliss, you're less likely to make the wrong decision because of fear. Fear that you're not good enough, or fear that you can't find better, that kind of thing, right? Let's have a look at Dalmatian stone. It's talking about playfulness, the need for a sense of humor, childlike joy. It says joyful memories bind us to those we love, and the appearance of Dalmatian stone is a sign that you're meant to share laughter with those close to you. Our time here on earth is short, and we're meant to play and have fun. If you think back on those who have passed away, the silliest stories may be the ones that you most cherish as memories. Those help you recall the joy that you had being with them. Relationships can always use improvement, but today you're called to simply bring the laughter and fun into your relationships. So that can be a consideration for you. Choose the person that you feel most comfortable with, that you can play around with, laugh with, okay? Because again, life is so short. Why would you want to be with someone who is a Debbie Downer and just sucks the life force out of you, okay? All right, I am going to just get a general message from this deck. What can you expect in the near future? What can Virgo expect in the near future, please, Spirit? You've got fairness. Okay, so this is kind of like the justice card, the need to weigh things up. It says this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So think about karmic consequences too. Always do right by people and maintain your integrity, because you don't want to be, you don't want any karmic consequences for not so nice things, right? You know what I'm talking about. You know what, before we close off the reading, I'm drawn to this deck. I want to use this deck for you. Look, making better choices. Clearly, you need to make an important decision for yourself. What have you learned? You've got learning lessons. What have you learned from your previous experiences, and how can you draw on your experience to make a good decision for yourself? You know, you might need to weigh up what you think you want with what you know you need. Yeah, I'm seeing heartbreak. I still feel like you're recovering from a breakup. You've got a secret admirer. So someone who has developed a bit of a crush or some feelings for you. Your decision is going to hinge on whether trust can be rebuilt with this previous person, is what I'm getting, okay? Someone's secretly yearning for you. Someone's yearning for you. This could be someone wanting, like longing for you from a distance. Got a tempting offer. So I feel like this could be the new person. You see them as quite an attractive choice. So I hope this reading was helpful, Virgo. Do leave me feedback in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.